Blackstone Audio presents Echoes of Sherlock Holmes, stories inspired by the Holmes Canon, edited by Laurie R. King and Leslie S. Klinger. This book is read by Alison Larkin, Clive Chafer, Derek Perkins, Donald Corren, Anne Flosnik, Kate Redding, Marguerite Gavin, Mirron Willis, Ralph Lister, Saskia Maarleveld, Sarah Nichols, Tim Gerard Reynolds, and Traber Burns. To Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Steel true, blade straight. Introduction by Laurie R. King and Leslie S. Klinger. A man on a mountainside shouts, and his words return, tumbled and shaped by the granite and grass they have encountered. A man in a too-quiet doctor's office sets pen to paper, and generations later, the reverberations of his words are still felt. Echoes of Sherlock Holmes is the third volume of short stories that are, as we requested from our writers, inspired by the world of Holmes. We did not ask for Sherlock Holmes stories, pastiches, or modern adaptations or commentaries, simply that the authors allow themselves to be inspired by Holmes. Then we stood back in awe. Sherlock Holmes first appeared in 1887, the product of a young and not terribly successful Scottish doctor named Arthur Conan Doyle. Holmes was a man of his times. London, in Victoria's Golden Jubilee year, was a city of glittering jewels and silk hats, diseases and starving children, impenetrable fogs and millions of gaslights. Crossings sweepers fought back the tide of dung from 300,000 horses. Boundless determination and energy were forging an empire. Through this setting walked a consulting detective and his companions, solving crimes, setting lives back into order, defining not only an era but an entire genre of storytelling. The 56 short stories and 4 novels Conan Doyle wrote about Holmes continued to be published well into the 20th century, but even in the later stories, there remains a whiff of the gaslight, the faint clop of horses' hooves in the background. An echo only results from a sharp and powerful source. A tentative noise will not bounce back against those hard surfaces. Soft fiction never reverberates. A century and a half after Dr. Watson met an apparently mad young potential flatmate in the laboratory of St. Bart's.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?